everybody, and welcome to another video. My name is Arlisa J. You are now in the recovery room where you can come on in and start to recover all. Guys, please pause this video to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. It really helped my numbers out. I see that you guys are definitely watching the videos. Over 1,000 views on the videos. So that is very exciting. But please do not forget to subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Please share with a friend if you find any information on my video very helpful and useful. And please watch to the end because I have some amazing content at the end of the videos as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I do have my notebook beside me. You guys asked me a numerous amount of questions, some of the same questions, but this is part 2 because I could not fit everything into part 1. So let's go ahead and get started. Where are you from? Guys, I am from Buffalo, New York. I just want to pause for a moment once again to extend my condolences to my hometown, those who were affected by the mass shooting. I mean, individuals who were coming from church trying to get their dinner for their families, innocent people, innocent missionaries. It is so sad, and my heart goes out to my hometown. That store, Tops, is a place where we used to always go and shop, me and my family. After church, it was just like something that we did to find out what my mom was making for dinner. And it really was a sad situation when I did hear what happened. And just to understand that mental health is so important. There are people out here that are just losing it. But, you know, we pray and we thank God for his protection. But my condolences definitely go out to my hometown. I'm speechless. I'm just speechless. So guys, I am from Buffalo, New York. The next question was, how long have you been married? I believe that I have addressed this in the last Q&A, but I've been married for 6 months. What happened to your last husband? My last husband, I was married about 6 years ago. My last marriage ended due to us not really understanding how to put our marriage first. We actually went to a church where we actually put our church before our marriage. You all know that in your family there is an order that God actually honors, and it's God first, then it's your family, then it's church. But sometimes we tend to veer off and we tend to have God first and then the church and then put our family last. But that definitely got us into some trouble. Not only did we lose a lot, we lost our marriage. Just tending to the pastors and making sure they had what they need, being that my ex-husband was an armor bearer, I was an armor bearer, but we did not take the time to strengthen the marriage and the relationship that we actually had with one another. There was times where we would plan vacations and plan things to do, but then we were needed to serve with our pastors, and was just like we put ourselves on the back burner, and we definitely learned from that. And guys, I just want to take a moment to let you guys know or encourage you guys, if you are in a situation where you feel as though you are putting church first before your marriage, before your children, that is something that should definitely change, because God says that it's him first and then it's your family. You don't want to get into a point where you're so busy at church trying to be seen that you miss out on life moments with your children and life moments with your family and vacation just for a position or for whatever you're looking for. At the end of the day, I do know that God definitely was not pleased in this situation. But you know, we did lose something drastic just to, you know, we lost our marriage due to this situation. Okay, the next question is, are you doing any women events? Guys, I want to do a woman event. I do. I want to do a woman's event. I am actually going to be in a woman's event in the month of September. I will give you guys more information when it comes down to that. But yes, I do want to do my personal woman's event. Woman is definitely something that I have a passion about, because it's like, I am a woman, so why wouldn't I? I've went through so much in my life that will actually assist and help a woman that is going through what I actually been through at this time of their life. So yes, that is a great question. I do plan on doing a woman's event that is featured for us, something nice and spicy. So stay tuned for that. How are you enjoying mental health? I love the mental health field. I definitely, just like I said, love seeing progress in an individual that felt like all hope was lost. I actually am in the mental health field. So yes, I am definitely enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I am enjoying the freedom. I am enjoying, the only thing I'm not enjoying about mental health is the note taking. There's so many notes involved in mental health, and it's like, I guess everything couldn't have been perfect, but yeah, so it's so many notes attached to mental health. What do you think about mindset? Woo, y'all want to get deep on the system. What I think about mindset. So I think that mindset is very important. Mindset is what's going to get you to where you need to be in life. Basically, there is something that I have been taught, that life and death is in the power of the tongue. It is in the word as well. And when we talk about life and death is in the power of the tongue, it's watching what you say and watching how you define a situation. Because, you know, even with words that we say currently, like some people may say, I am broke. No, you may be broke. Yeah, okay. But at the same instance, I'm temporary inconvenience. Right now, I'm just temporary inconvenience. I'm going to find a way to actually get better when it comes down to my finances. That is a way to say that. But just saying things out of your mouth that is negative towards your life can actually bring negativity. Having people in your life saying negative things towards your life can also bring negative energy. So yes, I believe mindset is very, very important. You are somebody, you can do it. This is what you are called to do. Go for it. Hearing things like that will actually encourage an individual and not actually deter an individual from reaching their highest capacity in life. So mindset is so, so important. You can wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to have a wonderful day. There's nothing that's going to stand in my way. I have great expectation. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Watch. That day going to be good because that's what you expected. That's what you woke up and you expected. That's what you said. But as soon as we're like, oh God, it's Monday. Oh my God, it's Monday. I'm so sick and tired. Oh my gosh, the weekend drained me. Like, who wants to be around that type of energy? Okay, the weekend may have drained you. You may have done too much, but that type of energy would bring that type of result. So mindset is so important. What you think about yourself, what you think about your situation is what will come out of your situation. So yes, that question was good. I like that. So I definitely encourage whoever asks this question to actually do some digging in the Bible when it comes down to mindset and how you can change your mindset or how you can modify your mindset. There are also books out there that talks about mindset. Mindset is so important because first, anything that you do starts in your mind. Anything that you think starts in your brain. So it's like it activates from there. That's my opinion on mindset. So yes, I am a teen mom. How did you get through being a teen mom? Being a teen mom was definitely tough for me. Just having to work so many jobs and having to make sure my son had what he needed. I feel as though that I overexerted myself because I wanted my son to have the latest, you know, so I worked jobs that I didn't even have to work because I wanted my son to have the best. So it was definitely stressful. My son growing up, not having a father and not having anyone to teach him what it is to be a man, really take time with him to understand him. That was a difficult situation. Just being around women all his life, it definitely shows an impact now in his life because it's like certain things that he should be doing, he's not doing. But, you know, that's why I have a husband that is teaching him, you know, the way to go, because I did everything I could. You know, I was a single mom. I can teach you the basics, but I'm not a man. I can't teach a boy how to be a man. I just can't. So I thank God for, you know, bringing someone in my life that actually is a man, that actually knows about credit and finances and things that he needs to do to prepare himself for his adult years. So that is that is a good question. I really like that question. Sometimes in life, it's like we put ourselves through our own situations. It's like, okay, we knew we shouldn't have been out there having sex with just anybody. Of course, the Bible says do not have sex until you marry. And the Bible says that for a reason. You know, we wouldn't deal with the heartbreaks and the heartaches that we went through if we would just waited till we got married. So yeah, a single mom was hard, but it was definitely worth it. So yes, I encourage you on today to keep pushing, keep doing what you're supposed to do. There is somebody that is looking up to you, and that is your son or daughter. So yes, if you have any other questions about being a single parent, you can definitely reach out to me at Arlisa Jefferson on my Instagram, and I can definitely give you some tips, some help. Call me. I'm just here. I'm just a willing vessel ready to be used by Christ to assist in any way that I can. So yes, again, my Instagram is at Arlisa Jefferson. I will put that on the screen. Next question. I am currently in an abusive relationship. How do I get out? I would say to you that you are worth more than what you're going through. I would say to you that you are worth the wait. I would say that you definitely have to get out of the situation, but you have to get out of the situation smart, because some men, it's like, if I don't have you, nobody else will have you. They have that mindset, and when somebody says that to you, it's like, so what you plan on doing? You plan on killing me if I leave you? So everything that's going on in this 2022 is definitely something that you got to think about. Being abused is not the relationship that you need to be in. Mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, that is something that you do not have to take. You could do bad by yourself. You were brought with a price. So that man that is abusing you, I would definitely pray for direction. It's easier said than done, because you just got to figure out how to do it. I definitely will seek help with that. Being in an abusive relationship is definitely dangerous. And I'm pretty sure you've seen the abuse before you actually got into the situation. And it's like, that's what we do. We see the red flags. We see what they're capable of. And it's like, I still want to be with this person, because definitely reach out to me. The next question, and we're going to... Okay, my next question, I'm going to make this my last question, because you guys have so many questions. If you want to know anything else about me, just contact me at Arlisa Jefferson on my Instagram page. The last question is, you are a convicted felon. How did you get a job in your current career? I have applied for a lot of positions. I started at Comcast. That's where I worked, and I was there for a long time. During that process, I was looking to get out of Comcast, but I couldn't because of my record. I had the experience, I had the degrees, I'm degreed up, but the degree didn't mean anything, because I was labeled as a convicted felon. I was labeled, even if you have a misdemeanor these days, people don't want to hire you, because they label you as being this monster that happened 10 years ago. Like, I'm telling you, the felonies that I committed happened when I was about 17, 18, but they tried me as an adult because I was turning 18. So it's like, okay, I'm 35 now. Why are you holding something against me that I did 10 years ago? That should not be the case. But that's just how society is. Once you're labeled, you're labeled. But I serve a God that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. So going through 25, 30 job applications and job interviews and saying, oh my gosh, we love you, we're going to call you later when your background come back. As soon as they said they will call me back later when my background come back, I was like, that's when doubt and unbelief came. And I had to stop that, because it's like, you know what? God can do anything. He can hide the background. He can hide the background. He could cause them not even to do a background because they love my personality. That is the way that I was going about the situation. So when I went about that way, when I went about it that way, that's when my results changed. So I was working with one of my friends, and I was her administrator, and she actually owned her own mental health agency. And she had people coming in and out the office, and I was like, what are they doing? And she was like, they are counselors. They're my counselors. And I'm like, oh, okay, what's a counselor? So she told me what it was, and the degree or the certificate and the things that you needed to have in order to be a counselor. I was like, you can X me out of that, because first of all, I don't even got that type of degree. I got a degree in nursing, and then I have a degree in administration, but I don't have that type of degree. I don't have a human services degree. She was like, you can do it. I was like, nah, I can't. I was like, well, what do I got to do? She said, well, first, you got to do an FBI check. And I was like, that knocks me out the back right now, because an FBI check, I'm a convicted felon. She said, no, we just going to try. No telling what God can do. Y'all, she ran my information. The FBI check came back a week later and said that I was eligible to be a mental health counselor. So right then I knew that this is where God wanted me to be. So I actually did the background check. I did all the classes. I did everything that I needed to do. And I can now say that I am a mental health counselor. And I'm so excited about it. It is an amazing testimony, because how did I get denied for Capital One, denied for hospitals, all these jobs that I was going for, but then I got approved to be a mental health counselor? You know that was the plan of God. So when it's for you, it's for you, no matter what you got to go through. When it is for you, it is for you. And I don't care how many no's you are getting. I don't care if you're trying to get approved for a car. I don't care if you're trying to get approved for a house. I don't care how many no's that you are getting. There is a yes on top of that no. You just have to be encouraged that God can do anything. He can do anything. So that is to encourage somebody on today. The word of encouragement is that God can do anything. Just expect a great. You do the possible and God will do the impossible. So that question was amazing. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to part 2 of my Q&A. I will see you guys on Sunday. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Guys, please, 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 I'm begging you to subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. There is so much more to come. Thank you so much for being in the recovery room with Arlisa J. And you guys have a wonderful day.